Okay, now let's just talk about this movie from 2022, and the movie is Love and Monster. It is produced by Sean Levy and Dan Cohen. The movie stars Jessica Enwick, Dylan O'Brien, Michael Rooker, and Dan Ewing. Now, people, with everything that we do, we need to exercise critical thinking, we need to connect the dots, and most definitely ask questions. What is it that Hollywood is trying to tell us? Right? These movies are not pure entertainment. Pay attention and understand we are living in the end times. There will be no other time like this. Right? No, in this movie, it is telling us that there is a asteroid coming for Earth, and humanity, they got together, they shoot some rockets at it, and the chemical compound rain back down on them, and everything mutates. Their genetics change. Whatever compounds coming off these rockets, it change the genetics of the cold-blooded animals. And in the movie, it gives examples: ants, lizards, roaches, and crocodile. Now, in today's world, we have wars and rumors of wars. We have bombings going on, right? We even have the threat of nuclear war. You've got to connect the dots and ask questions. What is it that these people could put in these rockets that could mutate our animals? Is it possible? Do they have the technology? These are questions that we need to ask, right? Now, what I find interesting about this movie is that the young man in the movie states for 7 years he's been living in a bunker. Now, the Bible tells us that the tribulation will be for 7 years. Now, 7 years humanity will be going through the pangs of hell, right? Now, the Bible tells us that the sons of God had relation with the daughters of man, and they produced children that were Nephilim, mighty men. But what the holy books did not mention is that not only the men were mighty, but the animals were mighty, and the trees as well. Right? A lot was happening on earth during the days of Noah. It is not as simple as they would want you to understand, as they would want to tell you, as I should say. Right? What was going on earth was really serious. A lot of wickedness was happening on earth, right? So we had the giant animals to the point where a lot of ancestors, depending on the region they were living in, they had to hide. They had to hide in caves. They had to hide on mountain sides. Even in today's world, we have a tribe that lives in West Papua, Indonesia, and these people, they live in tree houses high above the forest, and they are the Korawai tribe. Sorry. So you can go and look up the tribe that lives in tree houses, right? And use critical thinking for yourself and ask questions, right? Because in the movie, they are telling us that those that survived lived in bunkers, caves, and panic rooms all around the world, right? 95% of the population in the movie was killed off. Connect the dots, people, and ask questions, because we are living in the end, right? And within the blink of an eye, all our lives will be changing forever. You'll be eating and drinking and marrying and having a wonderful time, and within a blink of an eye, your lives will be changing. So you all need to go and seek the Most High while He can be found, right? Get your house in order, because time is not our friend. Do your research, right? Understand the times that we are moving into. We are moving into a supernatural phase, right? We are not only going to have the Nephilim back, but we're going to have giant animals as well, right? We're going to have supernatural entities on this earth. It all sounds like a big joke, but believe me, within the blink of an eye, all our lives will be changing. We need to pray. We need to seek the Most High while He can be found. As I say, glory be to the Most High.